Okay, let's dive right into this. Today in this explainer, we're talking about keyboard shortcuts for Claude. Now, I know what you might be thinking. It sounds like a pretty basic, beginner level feature, right? Well, trust me, mastering this is absolutely going to transform how you use AI day to day. Because here's the core problem we literally all face. Every single time you have to stop, reach for your mouse, and hunt through a menu, you break your thinking. You're completely destroying that delicate flow state. And honestly, you're costing yourself valuable time. The crazy thing is, Claude actually has this brilliant built-in shortcut system specifically designed to stop all that unnecessary cognitive friction. But, most users just never even touch it. So, let's break down how this actually works across 3 different layers. What's really cool here is that Claude shortcuts adapt perfectly to whatever surface you're currently working on. And the best part? There is zero upfront memorization required. If you're on the web at claude.ai, your main tool is just the slash command palette. Literally just type a / in the message box. If you're a Mac user on the desktop app, a quick double tap of the Option key summons this awesome quick entry overlay from anywhere on your screen. And for the developers out there living in the terminal, Claude Code has these really deep key bindings. So for example, hitting Control-R instantly pulls up a reverse search. Let's look at one really practical example of how this plays out in real life using that slash command. Imagine you're a Max Plan user, right? You're browsing research articles. Let's say you read like 10 of these a week, and you're always asking Claude the exact same thing. Summarize this page in 5 concise bullet points focusing on key facts. And you're just sitting there retyping that prompt from memory every single time. Well, the fix is so incredibly simple. First, you just open the Claude panel on your Chrome extension, type that prompt out once, and hit the little bookmark icon to save it as a shortcut. Give it a nice, easy name like Summarize. Now, the next time you're reading an article, all you do is open the panel, type a /, and select your save shortcut. Boom. Claude reads the current page and spits out your bullet points instantly. You've literally just turned paragraphs of tedious, repetitive typing into 3 characters of effort. It's a total game changer. Now, let's shift gears a bit and talk about some advanced control, specifically for Claude Code. This brings us to a pretty important key stat, 12. If you're a developer spending hours deep in a single agentic coding session, Claude Code actually features more than a dozen specific keyboard shortcuts. These let you rapidly cycle through permissions, manage your background tasks, and search your history, all without ever leaving the keyboard. But here is perhaps the absolute most powerful feature of the whole shebang, and it all comes down to the number 2. Using just 2 simple keystrokes, literally just hitting Escape, Escape, you can seamlessly rewind a checkpoint. That means if the AI generates a bad code change, you can instantly undo it without losing any of your vital conversation history. Just 2 keys to save all that work. I do have to warn you about one quick pitfall, though. If you happen to run Claude Code inside tmux, tmux will actually swallow the default Control-B shortcut. But don't worry, the fix is super easy. Just run the /keybindings command to open up your JSON config file, and you can just remap that action to something else, like Control-Shift-B. Save it, restart, and you're perfectly good to go. So, what does this all mean for you? Let's talk about layering your shortcut workflow. If you take just one single thing away from this explainer, let it be this key takeaway. Claude's system is brilliantly built to be layered by whatever product surface you're on. You want to start simple. Start with the / command for zero setup. Then, when you're ready, add in quick entry so you can finally stop that annoying window switching. And then, finally, master Claude's code to reclaim all that lost time in those high-frequency sessions. The trick is to start small and just scale up as your own workflow grows. To really master this entire system and fully optimize your flow state, you've got to head over to claudemaster.net. There you can grab the full chapter from the Claude Master ebook, which is packed with fully worked examples and even more pitfall fixes. Listen, the tools to eliminate friction are already built right into the platform. So are you going to keep breaking your own focus, or are you ready to become a Claude Master?